Hey Limitless Math, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a fundamental skill that will supercharge your algebra. If you're studying for an exam like the SAT or ACT, or just looking for math help with step-by-step solutions, this video is for you. We're going to learn how to combine like terms quickly and accurately. This skill simplifies complex equations and is the key to solving for variables efficiently. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify and combine like terms in various algebraic expressions. Let's get started. So what exactly is a like term? Think of it this way. Like terms are terms in an expression that have the exact same variable part. The coefficient, which is the number in front of the variable, doesn't matter, but the variable and its exponent must be identical. For instance, 3x, negative 2x, and 1/x are all like terms because they all have the variable part x. Notice the numbers are different, but the x is the same. That's the key. However, 3x squared and 5x are not like terms. Why? Because the variable parts are x squared and x. They look similar, but the exponents are different, which makes them different terms. The goal of combining like terms is to simplify an expression by adding or subtracting the coefficients of terms with the same variable part. Let's tackle our first example. This is a great starting point for beginners. Here is our expression. Our goal is to simplify it by combining like terms. The first step is to identify the like terms. We can do this by using different shapes or colors. Notice the terms with x are 3x and 5x. We'll highlight them in blue. The constant term 2 doesn't have a variable, so it's a like term with other constants, if any. Since there are no others, we'll keep it as is. So, our like terms are 3x and 5x. To combine them, we simply add their coefficients. The coefficient of 3x is 3, and the coefficient of 5x is 5. Adding them together gives us 8. The result is 8x. The constant term plus 2 stays the same. Our simplified expression is 8x plus 2. We've successfully combined the like terms to make the expression much simpler. Excellent. Now let's try a medium difficulty problem. This one introduces subtraction and multiple types of variables. Take a look at this expression. It has x terms, y terms, and constants. The steps are the same, we just have more to identify. Let's group the terms by variable type. This is a great strategy to keep things organized. First, let's find all the x terms. We have 7x and 2x. Remember to include the sign in front of the number. Next, the y terms. 4y and plus 9y. It's crucial to always take the sign that precedes the term. And the constant, plus 3. It's by itself, so we don't need to group it. Now we combine each group. For the x terms, 7 minus 2 is 5, so we get 5. For the y terms, 4 plus 9 is 5, so we get 5 ipas. A common mistake here is doing 4 plus 9. Always pay attention to the signs. Finally, we combine our simplified groups and the constant to write our final answer. 5x plus 5i plus 3. This expression is now simplified, and you can see how much cleaner it looks. Great job. Let's level up to a more challenging problem. This one will involve the distributive property. Behold this expression. We can't combine any like terms yet because of the parentheses. That's our first hurdle. To remove the parentheses, we must use the distributive property. This means multiplying the number outside by every term inside. Here we distribute the 2, so we multiply 2 by 3x, and we multiply 2 by negative 5. This is the most crucial step. This gives us 2 times 3x, which is 6x, and 2 times negative 5, which is negative 10. Now, we can rewrite the entire expression without the parentheses. Our new expression is 6x minus 10 plus 4x plus 1. Now we're in familiar territory. Let's combine the like terms. We have two x terms, 6x and 4. Adding their coefficients, 6 plus 4 gives us 10x. And we have two constant terms, negative 10 and positive 1. Adding these negative 10 plus 1 is negative 9. So our final simplified answer is 10x minus 9. By first applying the distributive property, we were able to combine the like terms and simplify the expression. That's a powerful technique for exam prep. For our final example, let's look at a real-world application. Imagine a rectangular flower bed. The length is 4 meters, and the width is represented by the expression x plus 1 meters. We want to find the perimeter of this flower bed. The formula for the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. First, We substitute the values we know into the formula. Our length L is 4, and our width W is the expression x plus 1. Plugging these in gives us the equation P equals 2 times 4 plus 2 times the quantity x plus 1. This is our problem, expressed as an equation. Now we simplify it, just like in the previous example. First, we multiply 2 by 4, which is... For the second term, 2 times the quantity x plus 1, we use the distributive property. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 1 is 2. Our equation is now P equals 8 plus 2x plus 2. We can combine the like terms on the right side. The like terms are the constants 8 and 2. Their sum is 10. The term 2x has no like term, so it stays the same. Our final simplified expression for the perimeter is P equals 2x plus 10 meters. We took a real-world problem, turned it into an algebraic expression, and used our combining like term skills to simplify it. This is a practical example of the power of this math help strategy. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We started with the key definition of combining like terms. Like terms are any terms with the exact same variable part. The coefficients can be different, but the variables and their exponents must be a perfect match. A common mistake is forgetting that x and x squared are not like terms. We saw the 3 simple rules to combine them. First, identify the like terms. A great strategy for this is to use highlighting or shapes. Second, group those like terms together to make them easier to see. Third, add or subtract their coefficients, keeping the same variable part. It's a simple process, but mastering it is essential. We used this powerful technique to solve 4 examples of increasing complexity. We went from a basic problem to one with multiple variables, then tackled the distributive property, and even solved a geometry problem to find a perimeter. This skill is a foundational part of algebra and crucial for higher-level math like calculus, and of course, for exam prep. You are now equipped to identify and combine like terms. Your ability to simplify expressions quickly and accurately has leveled up. I hope you found this step-by-step guide on combining like terms helpful. This is the kind of math help that builds real confidence. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please hit that like button. It truly helps the channel. And for continuous access to study guides, exam prep strategies, and other great math help, make sure to subscribe to Limitless Math. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep learning and expanding your math limitless.